Hi guys, I missed you. But you know what? No one can tell us our black ain't beautiful. You know what I mean? Let's get into it.
Yo, they try to tell me that I'm tripping, got the mind of a winner. You don't know the difference, see that hate up in your eyes, little buddy, what you sipping? Oh, you think I'm out of bounds? Then go ahead, blow the whistle, I can't help but turn the heat up. Let 'em watch me sizzle, trying to figure me out, that's a complicated riddle. Got an outside game and I still can't.
What's going on all my frag heads and set heads? The champ is here, and I'm about to tell you what's fragging. So before we get in that, did you miss me? 'Cause I miss you. Aww. All of you. Back there, over there, up there. I missed you all. So, I went on a little hiatus. I had to take a break from social media, man. I mean, from the Twitters and the Instagrams and the YouTubes, all that stuff. Sometimes it's just not good for the soul, you know? A lot of things seem like competition. A lot of things are toxic positivity. You know, don't act like I don't know what I'm talking about. You know that one person that's trying to be positive to you, but they're really toxic. You know what I mean? So just things like that. I had to just take a break, focus on me and what was important to me. But I'm back now. And I'm back with another challenge. This challenge is called My Black is Beautiful. Now, before I went on this hiatus, I ended up seeing a few ladies doing this tag. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to hop on that. And the ladies was kindly enough to say, you know what? Go ahead and get on this. We can't wait to see you do it. So I'll go ahead and leave those ladies right here on the screen for you. Make sure you go out, check out their challenges and their videos. Great content. Now, what hurt me is that maybe a week later, I end up seeing Big Beard Business do the challenge. And I'm like, man, I wanted to be the first one to do it because the women were only doing it. I wanted to be the only male that did it. But he did it, and no one could do it better than Big Beard Business. You know what I mean? I mean, especially a man like that with a following like that, you kind of want him to go ahead and get the challenge out there so everyone can do it. And I've been seeing the challenge a lot. Some people are rewording the challenge. You know what I mean? Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about, to where they won't say my black is beautiful, but they'll be like, hey, check out the black bottles I got, or, you know, black and wild. You know, no, the challenge is my black is beautiful. So with that being said, today I came to you in all my blackness, you know, with the fro. Usually I wear a hat or I curl it up. Nah, I froed it out today. I even left the pick in the hair for you guys. So with that being said, we're going to get right into the first fragrance I'm bringing you today is by Kanye West, Whatever It Takes. Now this thing here, I like it. Like, it's a cheapie. I think I paid $8 for it at Ross. I mean, it just smells really, really clean. To me, you get a little bit of bergamot, you get a little bit of lemon, but it's good. The longevity on it isn't that great. I went to a kid's Christmas party, not a kid's Christmas party, I'm sorry about that, a kid's birthday party wearing this. I think it wore off the third hour. I sprayed it in the car, walked in the house, and I'm like, no one can smell me. I can't even smell myself, you know, unless I went nose blind to it. But it smells really, really good. This is one of my go-tos out of the showers. Literally, it's sitting on my counter when I get out the shower. It's just one of those, like, it's a throwaway, if you know what I mean by a throwaway, or a dumb reach, as people call it in the fragrance community. However, it's just something that you can grab. It's gonna smell really nice. I kind of like wearing it too. So when people ask me what I'm wearing, I'm like, I'm wearing Kanye West. As soon as you say you're wearing Kanye West, ears perk up. You know, now you got their attention. They're like, oh my God, is that what he smells like? You know, you start getting things like that. And I tell you what, there's really no comparison to it. I think the only thing I would compare this to is that little vial Fragrance Net would send you. You know, I forget, I think it's, not because it's you, but it's something. I'll leave it there. I'll find it after I record the video. But it smells like that little vial they would send you when you order something from their website. And like, I would love to have this as a soap or a shampoo. Like, if they made a soap or a shampoo, which I think they do, because a long time ago when I was looking for cheapies, I would see this on Fragrance Net, and it was like a gift set for like $12. So I'm pretty sure they do have it. But I mean, this thing is just good. If you want something easy to grab, easy to wear, something you can just bomb, be okay with it, wear it to bed, take out the trash, something dumb, you know, a dumb reach. Go ahead and reach for this, man. It's affordable and it smells decent. Like I said, I pick up lemon and bergamot. There may be a lot of things in here, but those are just the main player to me. Next is going to be Unforgivable by Sean John. Now, I've reviewed this before. I've also had it in other challenges or tags, so there's not really much I can say about this. Go ahead and check those videos out. But one thing I like about this fragrance is that wearing it and wearing it more, you start to pick out different things. As you can tell, I put a little bit of something in there. You know, I've been wearing it. You get something different. Like, to me, if you apply this to your clothes, it lasts longer. It does have a scent of laundry detergent. They say the note in here is cashmere. I can see that. I'm not going to say that it smells like cashmere, but it does have that fabric softener smell to it, or like that fabric smell to it, to where you smell somebody's sheets or you smell somebody's shirt and you're like, that's good. So on skin, this thing doesn't last at all. As my man Uncommon Sin says, it's just totally unforgivable on your skin. I mean, they do it right, but it's a pleasant smell. It's florals, pretty much. There's a liquor note in here too. I want to say gin or maybe a daiquiri, something like that. You really can't pick it up, but you do pick a hint of it. Like if you go on Fragrantica and read it, and you see that note and you smell this, you can say, okay, yeah, I do smell that in here. But other than that, if you just spread it on your skin, you're not gonna pick up all the notes in here. Like I said, you just pretty much get the floral, fresh laundry detergent, like a lavender detergent, in my opinion. But yeah, if you don't already have this, this is another cheapie, another dumb reach, if you chose to. But go ahead and check this bad boy out. Sean John. So this one may or may not be slept on, but this is Roberto Cavalli UOMO. You get a little bit of sweetness, which could probably be honey or saffron. You get a little bit of woods in there too. You get a little bit of floral, probably violet, because it's not lavender or iris, like it's not that powdery scent. But yeah, I ended up buying this because I saw Cuba Knows review this one, and he was like, it's sexy. He's like, go ahead, pick it up, check it out. It's cheapy, which it was. I think it was like 20 bucks. And I remember doing an unboxing on it, which I'll go ahead and leave the video for you to go ahead and check out. But in the unboxing, I remember being like, there is something sweet in here I can't pick out. I looked at the notes and it was honey. Now, or saffron maybe. So what was funny about that is that I'm in the kitchen one day just smelling honey. The different type of honeys I have, the organic honey, you know, the saturated honey or whatever it is. I'm smelling all those and I'm kind of like, I can kind of get it. But you know what threw me for a loop? I ended up smelling Johnson & Johnson baby lotion, and I promise you, this smells almost like that, like Johnson & Johnson baby lotion. Not identical, but I would say from the first hint, you're like, yeah, there's a baby in here, or something like soft. So I don't think it's violet. However, it does give you that fresh and clean smell, but it has that sweetness to it too. I would wear this on a date night. To me, every chick I've encountered, they like more so of my fresh fragrances, not so much of the sweet ones. But with this one, I feel like it's multi-purpose, to where if she likes sweet, she's gonna get that. If she likes fresh, she's gonna get that too. But mixing them both together, it works. I really like this one a lot. I haven't had a chance to really wear it often because we've been quarantined, you know? And like I said, to me, it smells like Johnson & Johnson baby lotion. So, I mean, I have that. I wear that rather than wearing this, you know, when I'm getting out the shower or something like that, running errands. But yet and still, this is very good. This is very seductive, I think. Like I said, she's going to smell you and she's going to be like, that's a baby but a grown man. So you're going to be a grown man baby. No. But again, Roberto Cavalli have Pasha de Cartier Edition Noire. I probably butchered that as well, but you get what I'm trying to say, and you know what this is, so quit playing. I haven't done a full review on this, however, I have done a challenge and included it. What is there not to like about this? Like, it's a powdery floral with grass. I'm gonna say it like that. I know that kind of sounds weird, but I mean so much like a vetiver, you know what I mean? Maybe even neroli. Vetiver, neroli, maybe some woods in there. Iris, because of the powdery. Like I said, I haven't looked at the Fragrantica notes on this one. However, I did mention it in another video, which with those notes listed, so go ahead and check that out. However, I'm just going off by what my nose told me today, and that's what I'm getting for it. I would wear this in the springtime to work, yeah. If I were to wear this on a date, I would probably do it like a lunch date. To me, it is very close to the skin. It is very faint. The first initial sprays, you're gonna be like, God, this thing is powerful. I mean, to me, it's just cloying. But then it settles down and you're like, okay, this is pretty nice. And you really start to like it to the point to where you start wanting to find it. And this is not a linear scent. This thing progresses throughout the day. Like, you just don't sit there and get the scent, right? Like, sometimes you'll be like, okay, this is the dry down. This is all I'm gonna get. No, this thing progresses. It changes. Like, you can literally pick up something else that's in it. You'll just be like, oh wow, just 10 minutes ago, I smelled the powderiness of the iris. And then all of a sudden you're like, no, this is straight up Ferrari Bright Neroli. You know what I mean? Like, it literally changes like that. It's a really, really good one, man. I really, really like it. I got this because I remember seeing a young lady do a review on this, and the way she hyped it up, I mean, she was just so ecstatic about it. So I was like, let me go get it. So I bought it, sprayed it on, and yeah, when it's in the air, people are going to be following you when they smell this one. This is just really good, man. So if you haven't got this in the collection, make sure you go ahead and pick it up. I think it's one of the best from Cartier. To me, Cartier is more so of that upscale gentleman, which can translate to my generation as old. I think a lot of older guys would like the Cartiers, you know, just because it reminds them of the older days where the younger men were really not going to like it. And I think that's what they did with this one, where they wanted to appeal to a younger crowd, so they made it sweet for us, you know. But yeah, Pasha de Cartier Noire. On to Halloween Man Shot. Yeah. Look, I'm still turning. Okay, there we go. So, what I like about this one, it gives me Prada L'Homme and YSL La Nuit vibes, right? Where it's spicy, it's sweet, which is the vanilla. I want to say the spice is maybe cardamom, maybe, and iris, the floral. Like, it just smells really, really good. Like, at first, this had to grow on me. At first, when I got it and I sprayed it on, I'm like, this is not YSL La Nuit de L'Homme. This is not Prada L'Homme, man, at all. It's just vanilla. That's what I got from it, just vanilla. But then as I start wearing it and wearing it and wearing it and wearing it, I noticed this thing was a combination of both. Like, you can just go either way. I think this is one you can wear spring, summer, winter, fall. All you got to do is control the sprays or manage the sprays the way you see fit, and you can just pull this off anywhere. I mean, I haven't gotten compliments from this one. However, I don't wear this for compliments though. This is more so like me wanting to feel like a grown man at night, right? This is me spraying this on, sitting in my chair, you know, with a little tobacco pipe, if I smoke tobacco, with a little tobacco pipe reading a book. But other than that, I pretty much spray this on, sit down on the couch, watch some TV, and chill. You know, this is what I like about this one. This just makes me feel a certain way. You know, it just brings me up. You know, it gets me in the mood. Like, I wouldn't wear this for anyone else. I wear this for me, literally. Like, if they made this for a woman, I would love it. I don't know how they would make it more feminine, because it can be unisex. I think that's why I like it too, is that it's unisex. Like, smelling this on me reminds me of a woman, and I would love for this to be on her. I think that's why I like this one so much. But yeah, that's pretty much what you get with that one. I heard about this one from, I can't remember which reviewer, but I'm glad I did blind buy this one. This one is really good, y'all. So if you don't have this one in your collection either, pick now. This one's kind of hard to see, but this is Armani Code Profumo. Yeah. Now some of you saying, Cedric, that's brown. Yeah, but it gets black here. You see that? Then it goes to brown again. You know? Like the brown. So, with this one, this was a Father's Day gift to me. What you get in this is, it's pretty simple, man. If you already tried the Armani Code line, you already know it's gonna have that tonka bean. With this, I get tonka bean, leather, vanilla. That's it. This is vanilla for grown men. To me, you would wear this like at a cigar lounge, you know? There might be some tobacco in here too, but you just get those vibes like grown man in a vest sitting in the corner of the club with his cigar and his drink, chilling by himself. That's what you get from these vibes. And when you walk by him, it's like mysterious and you're like, oh, he smells good over there. I want to go talk to him, but he's by himself. It's just mysterious. It just works, man. And it brings you a lot of attention. Like every time I've worn this, quick story. So I remember there was this time, I thought I oversprayed it, honestly, because this thing projects and it lasts forever, right? So I remember spraying it on and in my nose, it was just burning my nose. I'm like, man, I gotta go wash this off. So I get up from my cubicle and there were two people standing right here, okay? So as I walk by them, they're having a conversation and the conversation stops, literally. I'm like, yeah, they're like, yeah, so and so and so on. Conversation stopped. Not the woman, okay? Not the woman, but the man. The man literally stared me down the whole time I walked to my destination. I came back and he just made eye contact. You know how awkward it is when a grown man makes eye contact with you and you don't know why? So you're like, okay, either he want to square up or he into me type thing, you know? So that's what I like about this one. It does bring you attention. It projects like crazy. I would only wear this in the winter time. Unless you want to choke yourself out and choke everybody else out around you. Like I said, leather, tonka, vanilla. And it's pretty intense. Like they should have named it Armani Code Profumo Intense. This thing is pretty intense. It's going to burn your nose hairs. You can probably get away with it with 7 sprays. I probably wouldn't go 7 sprays. 4 tops. However, like I said, in the wintertime, you're bundled up, and I think that's the purpose of it, where you don't need much of it. Just boom, 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 you're good to go, y'all. So if you haven't tried this one, go ahead and test it out. It's one of my favorites from the Code line. That's Armani Code. Last but not least, Gucci Guilty Black. Now I get it. Some of you are saying, well, that bottle isn't black. I mean, I see black right here, the cap. Just the top part is green. I mean, it even has black in the name. Gucci Guilty Black, right? There's no more I can say about this. I'm just gonna have to do a full review on it. I have mentioned it in other videos. I'll go ahead and leave that there so you can go ahead and check that out. Sexy ass Paul Bunyan. Simple as that. Sexy ass Paul Bunyan. You just get coriander. There's just that greenness, that freshness, that soapiness of it. Oh, this is great. And I've told the story 1,000 times. I was looking for a cologne to wear on Christmas. Out of my large collection that I have already, I was looking for one that I can include just for this occasion. So I remember the old lady saying she liked it Gucci Guilty. She didn't know which Gucci Guilty she liked. So we smelt them all, and she couldn't even pick one then. So I'll go into an Ulta, and I'm like, I don't know what to wear. I have a New Year's party coming up. What's good for that? And she said, you know what's going to drive people crazy? Gucci Guilty Black. I said, what? She's like, yeah. So her name was the same name as my old lady. Divine Intervention. So right then and there, I said, you know what? I have to pick it up. Your guys' name match. They even went to the same school, y'all. They went to the same school. Divine Intervention. So I was like, okay, bet. Picked it up, wore it. Look, you see that dent I put in there? Let me just tell you, the reason why that dent's in there is because every time I wear this, things happen. Magic happen. Yes. It gets slept on. It gets hated on. This is pretty awesome, man. If you haven't got this in your collection, go ahead and pick it up. To me, it's one of my favorite from Gucci besides Gucci Cologne, which also gets hated on. You know, they say it smells like an old man or something like that, or it just smells like powder. Gucci Cologne is pretty good. I don't care what no one says. Gucci Guilty line is pretty good. I don't care what anyone says, especially this one. I've included this in 2 videos. I want to say my first video ever, this was included in. Just the divine intervention that's mixed in with it. I mean, this one is like sentimental to me. This one I would always have in my collection, even if I run out. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I hope you liked the collection. I hope you liked the video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you comment. Let me know, what fragrances do you have in your collection that are in black bottles? Hell, even tell me which bottles are in your collection are done by a black perfumer or a black brand or a black company. Let us know. Just remember, our black is beautiful, baby. Don't let them tell you anything. Everything from your nose to your lips to your eyes to our hair. Remember, they said this, and I'm not religious at all, but they said Jesus had the skin color of bronze. His nose was flared like fire. Hair made of wool. Remember that, man. Remember that. With that being said, the champ is gone. I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Oh, thought you got rid of me. Nope, I have a bonus round for you guys. So, funny story, when I recorded that video, I had showered right before it. And this is the fragrance I applied after I got out the shower. As I'm doing the video, I kind of realized, I'm like, you know what, I feel like I'm missing one or something. So I go through the whole day just with that on my mind, like, I swear there's one just missing somewhere. I end up going into the bathroom, and there it was sitting on the bathroom counter. So the other black bottle that I have would be Jimmy Choo Man Intense. I absolutely love this one. You get the melon note off the top. It's very sweet. To me, it gives me vibes of a mall. Some would say like a mall vibe, but that's what I love about it. To me, you kind of get that warmthness from it too, like a spiciness, as if you walked into a mall during maybe, fall or winter, and all the sweetness is in the air. But then at the same time too, you got the pine needles, like the woods and things like that. So just wanted to go ahead and include this one. Didn't want to leave it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. I appreciate you. Peace and blessings.